Indonesia and Korea, right? So I live in South Sydney around 20 years now. Yeah, and then I didn't know about this Atomy until the company launching in Australia. I don't get interested about the Korean products, so I just enjoying life in Australia, in Sydney. And then I get introduced one of the Atomy product, and then the product dragged me, introduced me this company product. So I prepare some PPT so we can watch together. Uh, yes. So is it can rely on this company? So after we graduate the uni, many people working on the field, right? So that sometimes they do what they learned, or sometimes they working some other part of the job. So when I came to Australia, I had a lot of different jobs. So I study the clinical pathology, but in Australia, I work in the chemist and then the bread shop, restaurant, and architecture draftsman and clothing company, many, and then the paintings and many different jobs. So through this time, I get to know I'm getting old. I get tired to sick of being working and changing my time, changing my life with money. So I'm looking for something to like make money without my labor, right? So I think about the system income. So I'm just sick of the labor income. So why I name as can you rely on this company? So if this company is the same as like a labor job or like one of the other kind of labor company, I don't choose this company. But this company is different. So what is the difference is the Atomy. They have all daily product in here, and then there's no registration, no monthly, no obligation at all. And then when I tried one product, the price is really good, like a lovely price, very convenient price. And then quality is much, much better, like a 2, 3 times better. Um, I have three little children. 5 years ago, I get to know this Atomy. And 5 years ago, the Atomy Osenia opened in Melbourne. So I'm a bit skeptical, so I don't believe things easily. So somebody talk about something or introduce me something, I'm researching by myself. So when I get to know this Atomy, I also research individually, toothbrush, toothpaste, just and then I find out our toothpaste have some patent in there, and then I use the usually Sensodyne for my teeth is very sensitive, and then even I can't drink hot or cold water. Uh, Working and raising 3 kids, my health is really not good. So when I get cold, it took a 1 month or 2 months to recover from the cold. So for 10 years, so I really been sick of being sick, and then same time I need to work. But when I use that toothpaste, Atomy toothpaste, it fixed my gum pain, and then I don't need to go to the dentist every month. So but the Sensodyne I use is usually $10 per toothpaste, but this one is half price and then bigger size. So there's no reason to not change this toothpaste. I really love it. And then my daughter always suck her thumb, and then because she suck her thumb, in the nail, there's many germs in there. So she always complained to me she has a sore throat, and then she has a blood blister on her mouth, and then things she can't swallow food not very well, and then always complain about it. But after she using our toothpaste, she said for 1 month she didn't complain anything, and then she tell me, I didn't know she become improved or not. She tell me, Mom, for 1 month I don't have a sore throat and then no cold sore anymore. So and then she said, I think because this the toothpaste. So, oh, really? Okay, that's good. And then and then my son, he's like quite active, and then I argue with him because of the toothbrush, the other normal toothbrush. I gave him new one. After 1 week later, it ruins, the toothbrushes. So I tell him, please do not chew with your toothbrush. Just brush it gently. And then he said, I didn't chew. Just this brush is so weak. But I gave him the Atomy one. And he said, after 2, 3 weeks later, Mom, this toothbrush is still same. He's so happy. I don't need to argue with him anymore. So our toothbrush is very soft and very strong at the same time. So, and then price is also like a half price on the market, right? So all those things made me very curious about this company. Why are they make the half price with a really good quality? Is this company crazy? The CEO is just for the charity man, or he's a really smart guy? So the one by one, the products make me research about this company. So I learned Atomy through the YouTube. From nobody asked me to try to do this business or like that. I just the product, digging the product. I research about product, and then a lot of YouTube, the presenter, they tell listen CEO, Atomy CEO's BOD, listen Atomy CEO's BOD. So I search up Atomy CEO's BOD, and then I'm really impressed with his beauty, and then I want to do this one. If I do this business, no matter fail or success, I know there's no regret. I liked his philosophy, and then he's like a charity, and he's also the missionary as well. So, the Atomy is a network company. So in the beginning, I really, afraid of the doing network business. Never ever did a network business before. And then I also have a negative image about the network business. But, most of network companies, they only has healthcare and skincare product. Because of healthcare and skincare product, their margin is more than 90%. That's why they only have a healthcare and skincare. But Atomy, not only healthcare and skincare, we have everything, right? We have like internal toothbrushes and hair blow dry, everything, shoes and clothes, underwear, everything. And then the price is really lovely. So I gradually changed my house to Atomy product. So, and then there's a bonus, the cashback coming in. So there's an Atomy, they said absolute quality and absolute price all the time, right? So but do you believe it? How do you believe it? Absolute quality, absolute price, because I said so, or because the CEO says so? But how can I believe it? Because I compare it. I don't believe easily things. So yeah, I tell you, I'm so skeptical and not believe things easily. So what I do, is it true? So I research it. Is it really absolute quality and absolute price? So the world changed a lot, but one thing didn't change. You know, these days AI comes and then we need to follow the trend for new trend, new food or new style, new business, right? We need to follow everything, but we need to make sure we just focus on one thing, didn't change it. That is a key point to success. And then CEO, you know, get to know about it, and then he focus on that. That is the people still looking for absolute quality price, and then absolute quality product with a price. That is the one thing, do not change it. So I research about the individually one by one. The first is Korean red ginseng. I should hide the label of the other company. So because I took the Korean red ginseng over 10 years because my house, I didn't know Atomy has a Korean red ginseng. I try other brand like a red popular brand for over 10 years. And then when I get to know Atomy, I research the main active ingredient. So there's a red ginseng, RG1, RG2, RB3. That main ingredient is really ginsenoside. That is a key ingredient to make the memory function better, and then the menopause, also the other like immune system is get better. So that ginsenoside amount is really important. And then the second one I taking usually, that one has only 5.5 mg per day and then $3.22. So the one bottle, 258 in Australia. And third one is 1 month. And then they have a lot, like a double dose, 11.6 mg of ginsenoside and then $5 per day. And the other one is quite expensive, but they have a very higher 20 mg of the ginsenoside active ingredient and $7 per day and $700. So, but Atomy is 20 mg of the ginsenoside and then $2 a day. And total price for 2 months is $123. I'm so surprised. How come is that possible? And then Atomy do not make it. The university professor, they developed this Hong Sam-dan, and then they get the award in America, and then the best invention, because this Korean red ginseng Atomy Hong Sam-dan doesn't have other ingredient, only 100% red ginseng, and then very pure. But the other one, like this extracts and this juice type, they have other ingredients. So that's why this one has a very like one sachet have a very high concentrate. And then when you try, you can feel the difference actually. So and another example is it's just a part of the example. So, and in Australia, we have a Atomy Premium Lutein. So the lutein, this ingredient is, when you look up the website, they said this lutein came from the Mexico, a very high mountain, marigold flower. So the lutein, the key ingredient is quite expensive, and then also the ingredient came from organic or non-organic. So and then when I researched in Australia, their chemist warehouse, the Blackmore and Swiss brand is a major brand. And then most of people buy a lot, and then send to China and then send to Korea, wherever they're like a hometown to the family. I do as well. I buy a lot from chemist warehouse. I think the Australia's like healthcare products is best in the world. You know, clean image. But the ingredient, they just manufacture in Australia. The ingredient not from the Australia, right? So lots of Chinese do not buy Australian healthcare product anymore. They know some secret. I heard from Chinese member. So I compare the lutein ingredients. So this one have a 10 mg in here, and then per day, $59 per day. And the other one has a 5 mg of the lutein, because they mentioned this one is from the marigold flower and something. They have a more pure ingredient. So they're, even though smaller amount, more expensive. And the other one is they didn't have a lutein at all, only like a berries, but yeah, 60 cents a day. So the total price is like $18, $46, or $36 like that. So this one Atomy is 3 months, $61. Seems like expensive, but per day, if you compare it, Atomy is 68 cents, 30 mg, which is the most triple time or compare with this one, 6 times more in here, and then less price. So so one by one, and omega-3 and vitamin C, multivitamin, everything I compare it, and then I found that Atomy product is ingredient, active ingredient, most of them 2-3 times more, and price is a half price. I'm really surprised, and then wow, this company is amazing. Just using the product, actually saving your money and time. You know, when you go to the chemist warehouse, you need to compare it. Do I need to buy this one or that one? It took 1 or 2 hours easily. But in Atomy, based on this, you can trust. You build the trust about the product. So later, you don't need to think about it, and then you don't need to compare anymore. There's a trust. Should be best. And then when you research it, it is the best. So I just, in the beginning, I didn't tell people, try to do the business. I couldn't tell, I do like a research and then do this business, just introduce people for 1 month later, only get $75. Another 2 months later, $75. How can I tell them do business together? Right? 1 month is $75. But I tell them, try this product. It's much better than market. And then you can save your money, and then you can take the more quality products. That's what I'm doing in the meeting and then in the beginning of my business. And then another example is the product selling by themselves. So this is lots of people, the suffering their hair loss, right? So the woman and men, everyone, right? Because of the environment hormone, and then all the MSCC and all the food and or shampoo, the ingredient is not very good. Many silicones in there. So one of the members, she have suffering the hair loss in the middle, not many, and then after she taking the HemoHIM, and then 생모단 hair tonic, and then absolute shampoo, gradually she have more hair, and then more strong, thick hair. Not only just 1 or 2 person, many of them. So there's several photos I compare before and after. Actually, they have the time in their photo, and then the 3 photos the recently in Sydney, my member. So the below this man, with a little bit of white hair, he used the new skin brand, $120 from the Japan. He bought that hair tonic for using 4 years, but same like this. And then after he met me, and then I introduced him our hair tonic in Australia, less than $20. And he is not believing, but okay, just $20. Let's try. And then he tried from January. This one is from January and February and March. So he's really, really surprised. 1 month later, he stopped his new skin auto ship every month around $300, $500 spending, and then the product come to his house. But he stopped that one. He want to try Atomy product. Just using the product, is already saving his money, right? So before he spent $120, but not many difference, but $20 hair toning, and then HemoHIM, and then Absolute Hair Care Set, changing his hair. And then he's happy, and he introduced his friend. His friend also don't have much hair, and his friend also have more hair right now. And then when you use the hair tonic, make sure more than 5 times a day, and then massage more than 5 minutes, and then it effect. And then they want to do the business. So I tell them, what you need to do, try more hair tonic, and then eat the HemoHIM, improve your hair, and then like me, and then you don't need to talk, just show them your hair. And that's all, your business will finish. Many of them interesting about the hair tonic and HemoHIM and shampoo, right? And then their business is going to flourish. So your face and your body change it, and business, you don't need to talk too much. So actually, if you talk 100 things, they only listen 10%, and they look at your face and your attitude 80–90%. So how you look, and then how your confidence, those things, the appearance is actually very, very important. So yeah, so now I'm doing the meeting with quite globally, right? Atomy is so another advantage is global business, right? We open the ID wherever in Korea, Sydney, Indonesia, or Jakarta, wherever, you can connect everywhere. So through business, I have a lot of members in Indonesia, Philippines, and then the US, Canada. Yeah, I didn't go there, but in Australia is a multicultural language country, and I think Korea as well. Many overseas foreigners living there, so we can meet them in just one countries, right? And then we introduce with the product. Product is our tool to introduce this business, and then when they like it, we just introduce more product to let them use it more, and then they get to the business just naturally. So our shopping is become the business, daily shopping. So anyway, until we go to the the grave, until we die, we consume everything, right? Every day we go to shopping, but you just changing your mall, and then it becomes the connect to the business. So since this company opened, gradually increase their sales revenue. That is another difference thing with the other network companies. So during the COVID, lots of network companies, other companies, their sales revenue dropped down. But this company, even COVID, they increased more than other companies. So because people get smarter because of their smartphone. So when they are even though they do not graduate a very good university, whenever they want to buy something, they just asking the Google which product is the best or ingredient and price. They can compare it, right? And then most of the the Google and things, they find out the Atomy product is really good price and good quality. So this company global ranking top 10 already, and then you can see the other company when they established, right? Most of them is over 50, 60 years old, very old companies. But Atomy is only now 15 years, right? Atomy become global ranking top 10 when they only 12 years old, right? So we are only 12 years. 12 years old, primary school children competing with the auntie or grandma. So our future is very, very bright, right? I'm sure this one is only comparing with the direct selling companies. So, but in South Korea, I know these days that they do not compare with the direct companies anymore, because in South Korea, Atom is #1 already. They comparing right now with a Hyundai department or Samsung, LG, the big company, not network company. They compare with Atomy with that. So I'm sure this Atomy going to comparing next 5 10 years with the Amazon or Alibaba or Samsung, Apple. They're gonna compare with those companies because Atomy going to like a skyrocketing growing. So the if you have a stock of the Samsung or Apple or Tesla, their companies growing is your intention, but I don't have their stock. So that they are like a growing, I don't care. But this Atomy's growth is really in like a very deep relationship with me and us because we are part of this business. So when this company grow up, like for example, when they make a 2.2 trillion sales revenue, about $7,500 million spreading out to give away all the consumers and then the business people. So this company is growing is a deep relationship with the customer and then business people. So it is like a customer success. How can we achieve success as a member? So simply, I think everyone already know about this is just a binary system because the product is real absolute quality and then absolute price. Just whoever try this product, they come back to the product. They don't care about the business. They don't care about the money. Lots of consumers like that. But when they keep using the product, when they get the cashback, they really like it and then they want to do the business eventually. And then so if you keep doing it, someday, like 10 levels later or like 100 levels later, someone will be really interesting about the business and then they just working with you very hard. Only 2 line is not the like a 5 or 10 line, only 2. So you can just find the 2 person on your left and right side, right? And then global one server and then your personal PV never flash out, so no PV flash out before you get the commission. All those things is really focused on the customer's success. Very simple. And then the upper limit of general commission. So the most of the ML business model have top tier members will take most of the commission from the available commission pool. But Atomy, in approximately 1,500 per day is the upper limit for general commission. So whoever start earlier, they can reach the top early. Who just even though you just start right now, we can all meet at the top eventually if you do not give up. And then great consistently doing this business. So this Atomy is the like a residual income. We have a residual bills and then why do not have a residual income, right? So, and then there is the equal opportunity. So every month around $62,000 for general commission and then 3 generation inheritance. So that there is an upper limit, anyone steadily within the system, if you act, we meet each other as a successful people. And then the CEO said, we will not compete with the network companies. We will compete with the existing large market and department store and home shopping distribution channels. And then these things come, this dream, it was like 10, 15 years ago, he keep talking like this, right? When he was like credit delinquent person, when he was nothing, he keep talking the same things. But right now, we can see with our own eyes, right? We can see lots of successful people. So yes, I think you guys are all very, very lucky to get to know Atomy. So this week, the Doggery came over to Sydney. And then he tell us, you are so lucky. You saved the world, the last, the previous life maybe, because you met the Atomy, right? because you didn't fail any other business, network business. You just met the Atom business first time, first business as a first network business. So I think many of the people, if you didn't have the network business experience, you don't know how Atom is very good compared with other company business. I do not mentioning only network business. I'm just talking about all the other business, because I do working at the restaurant and then chemist warehouse from 9 to 6 all day stand up. Well, like a $30 per hour, the money. But when you start working, no more money. But in Atomy, I working in Atomy like now 5 years, more than 5 years. And then in the beginning, I couldn't tell anyone to do business with me. I just just try the product. Is really, you can save your money and time. I really like it. Why you buy more expensive? Why you buy just more cheap quality, that one, and then just this one is much better. I just always talk about the product. But after 2-3 years later, my income gradually, like from in the beginning, just 75, sometimes $150, like that. Lots of like my family member complained to me, think about your labor as a time. How much are you getting at every time? Maybe $1 or 50 cents a time or hour per hour. But I don't care. I'm not working for labor income. I'm working for the system income, right? So I just digging for my business. And then 3-4 years later, it becomes $75, becomes like a $750, and 2,000, 7,000. Now around 10,000 per month. And that income is just consistently not becomes like a, do not come back to $75. Just like sometimes 9,000, sometimes 10,000, sometimes 8,000, or sometimes 12,000, right? So I'm really surprised, even though sometimes I went to South Korea for months and then spending time with my mom, and then hang around with children for months, and I can't work. I don't do any of the meeting, and still income is the same. And then I feel so blessing. And then I'm thinking, I didn't do work this hard, just 4 or 5 years. How come it's been like this? This company is amazing. So I tell people like, you should do this business. This one is like a jackpot. This one is like a lotto. Lotto, you need to buy the ticket, and then you like couldn't get it, you throw away the money, right? Every $25. But this one, this lotto, if you do not give up, you get it eventually, right? You get the number one, like $100,000 per month. And then we have the evidence now. It's not just like a dream anymore, because in Atomy, a lot of successful people, like how many 14, 15 imperials already, and then over there's 100,000 or 200,000, 400,000 leaders and Royal Club, Crown Club. Their member is over 1,000 people in Atomy, and their average age is over 65 years old. They didn't graduate high school, even many of them. How is that possible? Because companies, just one principle, absolute quality and absolute price. And then there's no joining fee and nothing. And this one is the same as before, from in the beginning until now. In Australia, recently, in February, the company announced that we are going to pricing up. So from the February, lots of people, why, how come? And they afraid a little bit, but it's already 10 years, the same price. Okay. Every, the market, their price double, triple the 5 times even higher, so that we can understand. When they pricing up, I'm so like surprised, and they're so cute. They, they increase to $1, $2 like that. How amazing is that, right? So I'm really appreciate to meet this company, and then they really working hard, the company as well. So I'm really thanks God to meet this company, and then really thanks to all my members, and then to everyone, right? So the lucky you guys get to know Atomy, and then doing the business in Atomy, and because in the world, just less than, the 10% join, right? A lot of opportunity, I think. In South Korea, it's very hard to find someone do not using Atomy. So not many chance to join new people in South Korea, I think. But in Indonesia, I think lots of people don't know yet, right? So there lots of opportunity for you guys. And then these days, Korea, K-pop and then K-food and Korean drama, lots of people like it. So it's quite easy if you're telling them, I'm doing Korean, skincare online shopping mall, like a Korean beauty business. If you introduce like that, it's very easy to dragging them. Very easy to get their intention. So thank you so much. And then I'm really honored to privilege introduce me and then invite to here to introduce myself and introduce this company's introduction to you guys. So thank you so much invite me, Rose. Yeah, thank you. So really nice to meet you, everyone. I hope everyone meet at the top and then never ever give up. Just digging about the product, you get to know more and then you really like it. Thank you. Bye.